Hi everybody, Tommy Sierra here. Now, as some of you know, I used to organize and lead highly rated, well-attended outdoor meetups. And my meetups were unique in that they were to places most people haven't been to. And they were fairly close by. They were right in our own backyard, but people never heard of these places. And they were free or really cheap to attend. And people used to come up to me and go, "Tommy, how did you find this place?" So I'm always telling you to get out there and have an adventure, but some people don't know where to start. So today I'm going to reveal to you my super easy, super fast method for finding adventures that are really close to where you are, or the closest to your location I should say, and are free or inexpensive. And then when I'm done showing you how to do it, then I'm going to pack up Beasley and Rodney and we're going to take you with us and we're going to go on a little field trip. So stay tuned. The planning phase begins with a map. So go pull up an online map. Google Maps, for instance, which is what I'm using here. Now, there are three things that I look for at a glance. Interesting or rugged topography, hills, mountains, canyons, that sort of thing. I look for water, rivers and lakes usually, or something that adds, interesting mix to the equation. And I also look for public lands. That's lands with minimal development that are easily accessible and open to the public. Go up here to the menu and then select terrain. You have to be in the road map view to be able to find terrain, which will show you the topography. So let's pan around for some rugged topography. Obviously I have quite a bit of it in my area, but if you don't, you may have to expand your search area. So I'm going to now narrow it down to public lands by looking for the green shaded areas that you see here. The green shaded areas highlight the national and state forests as well as the national, state, and local parks. So makes it easy to find publicly accessible lands just by looking at it. Then I'm going to narrow it down even further by looking for water. So here we have a green shaded area with lots of rugged topography, and we have water all over the place. It's a beautiful lake. So let's see what we got here that's got some, this area here looks very interesting to me. It looks like a canyon. You have a river here surrounded by some steep mountains on either side. Right around here. And I'm going to check my work by putting into satellite temporarily, just to check the aerial view to see if there's any development around. Because, if I wanted to see development, I don't have to go very far, right? If it was a developed area, you'd find, buildings, things that looks like this, right? So we don't really want development. We want to have a nice, undisturbed wilderness for this adventure. At least that's what I'm looking for. So, now that right there is how I find my adventures. It was that quick and easy. Now before I pack up and go, I'm going to do a little bit more research and maybe find some hiking or maybe find some other important things I need to be aware of. There's a lot of really great apps you could use now to find hiking trails or even find your adventure altogether. One of the ones that I like to use a lot is called View Ranger. View Ranger pulls up the topo maps and people have submitted hiking trails to it, and you can find a lot of pictures and user submitted reviews and information about the trails. So this app, I highly recommend it. This is the area where I found, and as you can see, there is actually a little hiking trail right here, right off the road. So you got to be checking that out when we get there. I'm going to take you with me. And another thing, if you're unfamiliar with the area, always take a paper backup map. Always. Technology fails, things happen. These are priceless, even though it takes, what, 2 seconds to print up a paper map, just in case? Usually when there's campgrounds, there's recreation and things to do. So right on that one little road, there's a campground here. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 campgrounds. But if I wanted to, I could stay overnight, make it an overnight trip. Pretty easy. How long did that take? 2 minutes? Now I realize that not everybody has recreation nearby. There's not always mountains or forests or rivers or lakes or any of that stuff close by, depending on where you live. But regardless, the process is still the same. You just may have to expand your search area and go drive a little bit farther out. But the process is still the same. I'm going to demonstrate. I'll take Chicago for example. Now there's a lot of benefits to living in Chicago. It's a nice place, but recreation, mountains, and that kind of thing, it doesn't really strike me as being one of the things Chicago is known for. Now that we're in Chicago, what do? Topo view, we want to see the terrain. Then we want to look for water. So let's first find the terrain here. And here's a few bumps, right? Got some bumps over here. Then we want to find some water. Well, that was pretty easy. And then green shaded area, right? So how long did that take? And it's not very far away. It's right outside Chicago, this area. Waterfall Glen County Forest Preserve. And let's check our work by putting in the satellite view. Let's check for development. I mean, that looks like a pretty nice getaway. It doesn't look, it is in an urban area, obviously, but it looks pretty natural aside from that. I'll zoom out a little bit, see if we can find anything else. Here's another one. We've got interesting topography here. We got lots of water, green shaded area, and check our work. That looks like a neat little island to explore. I know I would go there. National Tallgrass Prairie here. If you go even farther out, say to the north, we've got this glacial park here. Look at this. This glacial park, nature preserve, which has it all. It has a lake, it has a park, a preserve. It's got topography, easily accessible with roads that I presume are paved. We can double check that. And doesn't look like a lot of development to me, at least not in the park. So, and how far is that? That's right outside of Chicago. So you don't have to go very far to find adventures necessarily. Now let's find another city that I think that makes me think of flat and boring. No offense, but Dallas, Texas. Now I have family that lives in Dallas, and it's a fine city. I'm not criticizing the city, but it does look a little flat and boring. But we're going to find the adventures using the same easy, quick method. Okay, so first, terrain view. Let's find the terrain. Okay, I'll zoom in a little bit. Sometimes we gotta zoom in a little bit to see the bumps. Okay, I see bumps all around here. And then we want to find some nice bumps over here. Then we want to find a lake. And then we want to find a green shaded area. So we got a number of options over here. So this isn't very far outside of Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and we got lots of nice rugged terrain, a beautiful looking lake. I mean, this looks like the kind of shape of the lakes that I like to go to here in the mountains. And then we got a state park here, Possum Kingdom. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the Toadies song from the 90s. Anyway, so, and here you can see the reviews on it just by clicking on it. So then we're going to check our work. Let's put it into satellite view and check for development. And this lake does have quite a bit of development, but if you stick around to the park, you're away from the development, and you also, I mean, there's got to be hiking trails all over this mountain here. I mean, this big hill. This is a huge, 200 feet elevation gain from here down to the shore. That's a nice hike. So if you weren't sure how to begin and how to find some really awesome places to explore, now you know my fast and easy method. Are you ready to see how I did? Alright, so we're off. We're ready for our adventure. Aren't we, Beasley? Look at that. Picture postcard scenery. What do you think, Rodney? Not too bad for a minute and a half worth of preparation. Not bad at all. That makes the whole drive worthwhile. And it just goes on and on. Words cannot describe the beauty. What do you think, Beasley? This is cool, huh? have another campground. Another Forest Service campground. Nice big sites. Not one, not two, but 3 Forest Service campgrounds. Right on the waterfront. Look at that. You could get a campsite like that with the fire ring and a picnic table in the shade on the water for $15 per night. And it's even less if you have a senior pass or golden passport. Folks, you will not find a better deal than that. Except unless you do it for free. Then it's a lot better deal. And it looks like we have to cross the river. Yeah, let's go, guys. Waterproof shoes. They always come in handy. Not a bad picnic spot, huh? We're taking a selfie. Here we go. Driving in a river. Couldn't be more fun. Hiking trail. How about that? Just so we don't get lost. Let's pee. Okay. See, if it weren't for a little bit of preparation, I would not have even known this trail existed. Coleman River Scenic Area, dedicated in memory of R.C. Nicholson, ranger on the Glacial River. This way. Come on, Rodney.
You know you're the first person on the trail all day when you run into a spider web. This is a pretty steep hike, but man, if only there was smell-o-vision. The smell, the aroma of this forest is indescribable. The video just doesn't do it justice. The pine scent, it really comes from the rhododendrons in their blooms. Is really amazing and unforgettable. I don't know how far this trail goes. I don't know what's at the end, but usually when there's a lot of bridges, man-made bridges, it's usually an indication there's something good, something worthwhile at the end. Hey, what do we do when we come to a log? We hop over it. It's not a log, it's a big rock. It looks like we hit a problem here. We got too many obstructions in the way, and it gets too steep, unmaintained, and muddy. And we're running out of light. So you gotta know when to call it quits. If you're running out of light, looks like there's a lot of light in the video, but the second the sun passes over that ridge, we're gonna be in the dark. So it's time to head back. Next time, show up earlier, wake up earlier, right, Rodney? It's your fault. Wake up earlier and hit the trails early. Get the hiking done first while you have sunlight and while you could take a chance with that stuff. And I've been battling this now for half a mile, and it looks like it's getting a little outside of what we have time for. But we're still having a blast. Very narrow here, very narrow. But usually, when you have a bridge like this, you need to be careful your dogs don't get their legs out in you. But usually when there's a wooden bridge like this, there's something good. There's something good at the end. There's something that makes it all worthwhile. And this trail is covered. It has those wooden bridges all over the place. It sucks that I don't have time to finish it today. But there's always tomorrow. Rodney? No, we gotta go the other way. Come on. Up here. Come on. Rodney. Come on, let's go. Come on, you're a bearded collie, let's go. Does that not say Bear Motel all over it or what? That looks like the perfect place to hibernate. That cave. The boys love to drink that fresh mountain water. Don't you, Squeaky Bee? Rodney. Let's go. That's a good boy. This is the most beautiful place I've ever been. These dogs love to be in nature just as much as humans do. Maybe even a little bit more. This is that steep canyon. It goes all the way out there. Now you see my secret to finding these awesome places. It takes 5 minutes, maybe another 10, 15 minutes to do a little extra homework on it. Find out where the trails are. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Until next time guys, thumbs up if you liked the video and comment down below, let me know. Let me know what you thought. Let me know about your adventures. And I'll see you next time. Have adventure, no more excuses.